It's a top 15 matchup with added intrigue because the two power players in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC, alive with conference supremacy at play. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Volunteers will kick it away to start us off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. On the run, it's Hill. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Catch made on the sideline, but they get nothing out of it. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
To throw, it's Lewis. Looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete. Trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. They stop him, but it's a first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
The Ducks moving quickly down the field here. It's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Sideline route is out of bounds before the first down marker.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception, maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to throw yet again. He's running out of time here. He'll be tackled. They'll have to wait and see what this penalty marker is about. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. That's caught. It's Wood. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. Now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Dropping back, it's Lewis. On the move now. The ball is loose. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Boy, the offense has to feel incredibly fortunate that they are able to retain possession. The ball's on the ground. It ends up going out of bounds to give them another play and another opportunity in a game right now that they're trailing. They're looking for at very least a field goal and still can hope for a touchdown.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, Chris, let's give credit to this defense. Forced into the red zone, backs against the goal line, but they're fighting and breaking up what they can.
Get a stop and force a field goal. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Quick throw, catch made. Touchdown, Oregon. A great catch and run for 6.
Well, there's nothing more satisfying for an offense coordinator than having a quarterback that he can trust in these critical areas. Here you are, 3rd and goal. What do? Put the ball in the hands of that quarterback. Whether he runs it in or throws it, you know he's going to make the right decision. Found the matchup, made the throw, and you get a touchdown to open the game.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Linebacker shifting around now. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll run it from the gun. The gain moves the ball to the 34. The Vols will come to the line to run the hurry up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he's tackled, but only after picking up the first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's a big first down, and what we could almost refer to as a drive that you're looking for an answer. Anytime your opponent drives the length of the field to open the game and puts a touchdown up on the board, it's important for the offense to counter that. And right now they're off to a very good start on their own drive.
That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quick completion with the tight end. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And the Vols come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
Where these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
The receiver grabs it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
He stopped and gets a first down. The Vols are in the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his back. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He could go. And he steps out of bounds after the great hit. A solid return to set up his offense.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Looking to throw. It's Lewis. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
And the returner is brought down. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback keeps the football. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option, being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Snags the quick throw. They make the stop just short of the 1st. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The Volunteers are looking to keep this drive going. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in their own territory.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Volunteers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. It's a run, and running back's got it. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. So back-to-back plays, nowhere to run. This defense all over their running back so far. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Well, we're just here in this 1st half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. back to pass. It's Lewis. Looks at the sideline, and it's complete, barely in bounds. Sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's a quick grab. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Just trying to get rid of it. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring into the whistle.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Lewis. Close at the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Grab by the receiver. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense. Timeout is called a Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Ducks will look to convert here on 4th down. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Well, they spread this defense all over the field with that 5 wide receiver set. That puts a lot of pressure on the offensive line to give the quarterback enough time, especially on 3rd down. They held up.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal. First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
That's how you close a half off for this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
Now the all-important extra point. And it's good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Back to throw. It's Lewis. With the catch, it's Hilton. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick catch. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. First play of the second half is a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The Vols hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. He keeps it on the design run. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And the Vols line up on 1st and 10 now.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their...
It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. The Vols pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. And that will give them the lead now.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT puts them in front by 7. scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The back's got it. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching the game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Makes the grab. It's Hill. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quick throw, the catch is made. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Crucial third down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Lewis. Catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Back to throw again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Brought right near the sideline for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Ducks looking to cash in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
The key on a third down between a quarterback and the wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. This big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. To the air, it's Lewis. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Ducks.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and they begin the drive at the 25. first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. It's a shotgun run call. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. The Volunteers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Breaks loose at the 40. Football comes out. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
You have the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. The receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses it. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the cut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
Back to pass. It's Lewis. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, this guy is having some kind of day. That's another catch for him. And this time out of the slot, he picks up the first down.
The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He'll throw it now. Nice grab. It's Hill.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The completion makes it second and short. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short on the +27. And now they'll run it on the draw. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down.
Next up, 9. First down on the offense.
We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle, Kirk, as we check out some of the stats so far. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here comes a handoff. End zone ahead. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
First and goal. The offense with an opportunity for a go-ahead score here in the final minutes. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
And this is exactly what you cannot have happen on a quarterback sneak. The offensive line just gets blown up. There was no chance of making that first down. It's a smart play by the defense, knowing it was coming and getting a tackle for a loss.
Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. Touchdown, Oregon! They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Boy, this defense just getting manhandled at the line of scrimmage. They just loaded up in that goal line formation and pushed their way into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Looking deep to the right side. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And the Volunteers come to the line to run the hurry up. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On 1st down, it's play action. Bringing pressure. They trap him for a sack. That sack makes it 2nd down and forever.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Trying to create here on the move. Pass incomplete. Very nearly intercepted that time.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change, bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Working clock with the ground game. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Play for both offense and defense. We'll to throw. It's Lewis. Looking downfield near the end zone. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? And there's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The Volunteers come up to the line in the hurry-up. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a real nice gain there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Wants to throw it. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
The pass rush closing in. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Ducks. A big defensive score.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. Quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out, touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on 1st down. Pressure is coming. And the tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for a late deep shot. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Shotgun handoff here. The freshman brings him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.